I got me something in the mount. Dryer spinning. There's a blanket that's lopsided, so I had to give it a drain and spin. Yeah, there's thumping. Okay. I might as well have me another project. I guess a winter project. I fixed the bathroom sink yesterday, so knocked that off the list. I have a G.I. Joe tomahawk, and I got it. Had some parts, some rotors. And whenever I was collecting parts for it, I would find lots with like parts that I needed. Like if there's like 5 parts and I needed 3 of them, buying it. Find another lot. If I had 4 parts, I needed 3 of them, buy it. If I had 6 parts and I needed 3, I'd buy it. So I had all these parts extra. I completed tomahawk. So then I went out and I had all these extra parts. And I bought another shell, and it had damage on the nose. The cockpit where the canopy flaps. So I didn't want to use it. It was beyond my abilities. The nose was shattered on it. So I gutted all the parts off of it. What parts it had, anything salvageable other than the 2 halves and then the deck inside. So then I bought a third tomahawk, and I had some rotors, and there's some parts, and I used my spare parts. Then I made, for the rotors that I was missing, I made 5 out of polystyrene. And I had 2 good rotors. 3 good rotors, and 2 of them were broke. I just Gorilla Glued them. But I still have parts left over. So what'd I get? I was looking at them. I was off week before last, and I'd get on eBay and look, and I'd just throw something on the watch. Then I'd give them a few days, and usually they'll hit you back up with a better offer, buy it now offer, better offer. They take 10%, 20%, something like that. Or there was one, it was like $15, and it was like, and $12 shipping, and then he came back at me with 10. I'm like, $10? But I looked at another one, and it was more. And it was gutted. I'm like, why do I want to pay more and get less parts? I was like, I have parts. I like to use them. But I ended up taking the deal. I kept flipping back and forth. And it came a few days ago. A letter from the guy. Protective. But it was full of peanuts. And it's still, the box is huge. And the ship is still in here sideways. I stuffed it. Yeah, it's got a lot of parts. I'm trying to knock this. I couldn't even spin the thing up. Couldn't even spin the windshield. Yeah, these are the ones that are like Cheetos without the cheese. Yeah, Cheetos but without the cheese. There she goes. Yeah. Man, he wasn't worried about it. Man, I'll bag these up and put them by the chair. Have me something to snacky on. Alright. What we got? Ta-da! Yep, we're missing landing gear. Let's see. We got missing a landing gear. Has the winch. I was like, why didn't you just wind it up? Wind that up instead of wrapping it around my neck. Got the tailgate. Got the rear rudder. This spins. I don't know if anybody knows it, but that spins. Front landing gear. Then we have the cannon and both the caps. Got the turrets and tips. So we got one joystick. Oh, we got both these glass. We got a joystick crammed in there. We have this motor. Missing that one. Got this one. Missing the rotor assembly. Missing left. Missing right. You got the left. No right. And we got the top up. So, I didn't know. I thought it. Maybe it's in here. I thought I had all the landing gear. But, like I said. So, yeah. No. I didn't even look, see what, it's got both covers. I cannot believe that. Because in the one I had, mine, my first one I did, I could not find a right to save my life. Oh, plus I forgot, I got me a Bespin Luke, and the Jedi Knight Luke, for, what was that one? Yeah, the Jedi Luke was 5, but his face, the paint on his face is like gone. And like a really nice Bespin Luke for 10, well 11, like really nice. I already put them in my Vader case. I'm trying to fill a Vader case, but I wanted to. Oh, and look at this keychain the wife got. It's a bag with a little goldfish in it. Isn't that cool? It's a keychain. So yeah, that's how big it is. It's goldfish. I was like, that's cool. Alright, but anyhow. Because I know I have a tailgate. I have landing gear. I have the winch. But I don't, well, we'll just look. I don't know. I'll lay it on this paper. You can't see anyhow, can you? Okay. I had to look. I got, where are these? I got 2 lefts, 1 right. Because some of these have pegs that are broke off. See, there's a good peg. There's a good peg. This has more good pegs, so I'll probably use it. So there's, that one's got 1 missing. I don't know if I'll fix them or not, but tell the color. Oh, these 2 were a match. See, those 2 were a match. See, that one's a little discolored, so maybe I'll keep the match. They're in equal shape. Yeah, I better keep the match. I'm keeping those. So I got the cover. Yeah, I don't need it. That's the. No, I need the left. It has a R. I needed the left, which was a pain. That's an R. I don't need it. Winch. I don't need the winch. I got a winch. I don't need that. Missile off something. I don't need it. No, here. I need this. Which side's that? That's the right side, so I need the other side. Uh-oh. I'm looking. They're the same but different. That must be this side then. Yep. So I need that. I need this. I found another part I need if I can get it off. These are different. The right and left's different. The right side is in like a block. See, this kind of squared off, and this one is more rounded and pointed. That's the top. They want them like that. So I need this. That's 4. I don't need that. That's the front engine. That was pretty dirty. I don't need that. I need one of these though. I need one of these. These are them rotors. That one's got a hole in it. Well, which is the front, which is the back? Yeah. I need the whole thing. Yeah, the center, the cap is broke off that, so that would not in it. So I need one of these. So it's got the whole piece. The top, the front and back's the same. It has the same rotors are on the front. They are on the back, but all the weight's on the front. So I always thought it looked funny. In the back, it's the same size. So I'm thinking about rather 1, deleting it, or 2, just making them shorter. Bit more proportion. There's 2 engines on the front, only 1 engine on the back, and why would the rotors need to be 11 inches long? So I need one of these. Hopefully I can get a part that will have. So I need that. There's some rotors. The broke ones. Got quite a few actually. Yeah, it's a line. You can see, oh wait for this one, the stress, but you gotta push them in. Push them in, and then they lock in place. Well, there's no structure, so they just snap right off there, like this one. So what I did on my other one, I just got a sticker on it, is I clipped those off. I shaved those off and put a glob of Gorilla Glue on them that dried, and that's just snug enough to clip it in place. But then you can still remove it. So that blade just broke. That blade just broke. I got 5. 5 and they're all missing the rings. I can't really do anything with these. Those 2, there's a lot of blade left on these 2 though. It's kind of a shame. I don't know if I can make polystyrene blades and attach them to these or not. I can't use any of that though for now. But you can't get rid of them. But I don't need it as a tail section. I don't need that. Let's see. I don't need a gun. Oh. Aha. Joystick. I need a joystick. I knew I had one, and I must have already used one, but I need a joystick. There's that. I don't need that. There's the right cover again. Right's easy, but left, I guess, is a pain. I actually think my second one's still missing a left. I don't think I need a gun. I don't need a gun. It's got 2. Nope. But I And that's the rear deck. I don't need it. I got a seat. I only have 2 seats and it needs 5. There's 5 inside. There's these 2. 1, 2. And then 2 more. Goes in like that. 1, 2. And then the one everybody forgets about, including me, 1 goes right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. You can see my finger. 1 goes right there. Sets it in there backwards. Yeah, so I need a seat. I thought I actually had more seats. I must have already used them. So that was a good part I need. I'm glad I got this one then. And then another gun. I don't need it. I still got quite a bit of bits. I can make another one. Alright. Let's see what I got here. I have side landing gear. The right and the left is the same. So I have four backs. I'm going to pick out my best ones. Some of these are flat spotted. That's pretty dirty. That one's dirty. How about this one? So, got the landing gear for it. So, yep, need that. I need that. Hold on, pause. Yeah, so I got my parts lined up here. They're pretty good. I'm glad I got one with the parts on it, but like I said, I still have good parts. I got the winch and the tailgate, and I got side guns, and I got rear landing gear, and 2 right covers. Alright, so I got engine covers, engine exhaust, I got the top rotor, landing gear rear, the seat, and I got a joystick, which I needed for that side. I got lucky there. So I'm gonna take off what I can, give it bathies. Then I'll probably do some assembly. The parts I got, hopefully I can split this apart, get this thing in. I know it was a bear getting the old ones out, because you gotta do some serious prying to dig out those propellers. This one's really tight too. So hopefully, yeah, there's a little lip inside there. So the one I was looking at too was busted. On the corner had a chunk, like a wedge-shaped chunk missing out of it. So I said, hopefully, yeah, she'll go. Just pop her back in. I want her tied. I don't want it falling off again. There she is. I think this front engine holds it on too, so I might pop this. I'm probably gonna pop it off anyhow to give it a good scrub. So I'm gonna run some water and we're gonna give this thing bathies. Might as well take off what I can to make it easier. So, yeah, the winch. Yeah, it pops in. Oh, wow. Huh. It's locked in there, alright. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. The knot is wedged inside. It looked like it took a crack on the bottom. Took a crack. I don't know if you can see it. I'll pop it out or not. Well, I pop one side out and I'm using pressure. Yeah, stress. Stress. A little stress there. Got the winch out. I don't know. Man. I think everything be stressing. Yeah, washer done. vinegar. So this might just have to live where it sits. Ah, that came off easy. Yeah, this is like 5 parts. It's ridiculous. That's it, excuse me, but for what? Because that wasn't a sneeze. I was trying to hold it and it came out my mouth. There we go. Yeah, they don't. I think just the geometry of the clips is like what holds it in. Because really each clip isn't very substantial. There's a little trimming I can do from whenever it was on a sprue. Remember, that's the right side. I get these out without breaking them. Let's see that one. I don't have a gun. Oh, it's in my bag. I just twist and pull, twist, pull, twist, pull. I was getting ready to say, well, never mind. I want to get this thing out of my way. There. Yeah, it goes forward. Forward. These always broke off too, because people don't know how to take them off. They didn't even stress. They're pretty dirty though, but I think I'll leave the tailgate on. Twist, pull, twist, pull. Twist, pull. And then this front engine without breaking it. I'm gonna leave that in. I think everything squeezed together pretty good. I don't know what's behind these. You gotta be careful not to break them, but it's pretty. I think even the one I got was broke. One of them out of the stress on the other side. Here where I was pulling it. There's some scratchies. I think it adds to the, what do you call it, patina. Hopefully, get in here. I almost need 2 knives. There she goes. Yeah, you almost need 2 knives. I just push it in. There she goes. Yeah, it's holding it together. I just kind of push that clip in, and then I could use my finger to pull it off. Then that should give us, I think it's, yeah, she's sonic welded right there. Yeah, but the other one, I got it apart, but I still couldn't get the deck out of it. I ended up having to leave the deck. I'm gonna leave that in so I don't lose it. I give her bathies. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't. I know you gotta know when to say when. I ain't gonna be able to. I can see the back. That freaked me out. Okay, that square stays. That must be the bottom of the deck, the floor pan. And that was the 2 clips. And that was just like a little stabilizer, so it only clips in the front. So, okay, I have to remember. So I'm gonna warm up the water, then check the dryer. Hold on, don't run off. Yep. Throw it in there. Toothbrush. Think you guys get stuff in the mail, during the winter. Sits out in trucks and whatever. Stuff's cold, so I'd bring her in and give her a few days, let that plastic get back up to room temperature before you start praying on it. You know, that thing was froze. You know, it wouldn't be too good. Some of the plastics are softies, and some of the plastics, you know, that Joe used was Hasbro used. It's kind of difference. Doing dishes. I guess guy dishes, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you've seen this before on Toy Ploy, I'm sure. I bet like the missus like, oh, I was doing dishes. No, I'll be scrubbing toys. Yeah, I'm using these two covers because it is a match. Probably won't even rinse any of this. I'll probably just leave it soapy. I just rinse it off in the dishwater. I just have the little parts in here. I ain't gonna dunk the big part till all these are done. Won't really know what I got till this dries. Then the hubs, they get rust and dirt inside the. I think it's a metal. Yeah, it's a metal rivet in there too. Soft plastic rubber tires. What do we got here? The wings, side engine, rear engine. I got a clip missing. Those are like, some of them you clip in first. I think just the positioning clips. So, might be alright. Do around the handle. Can't really scrub the barrel, but scrub around the handle part. Landing gear. Get the hubs. Need to run some water anyhow. I need to wash out my coffee cup. Get that scuffed plastic right there. Because that's where it rotates. You want to get all that dirt off that, or you're just like grinding sand, you know. I mean, this ain't nothing different. This is what I was doing before YouTube. This is what I was doing before I got on X. What I was doing before Twitter. This is what I did. I guess you don't have to spend $1,000 on Minty Example. You can throw $50 at it and just, you want to do a little elbow grease, you know what I'm saying? I like everything in my room. Sink, dish soap, toothbrush. Everything in my room. There ain't nothing in my room I ain't touched. On my Advanced Star Wars, on my Motu. Well, that's funny about my childhood Motu is they ended up in the bath anyhow. And that was back in the 80s. Hey man, going to the tub. You know what I'm saying? Clawful, tub time. So they is already cleaned. William Falcon. All of it. Imperial Shuttle. Ewok Treehouse. X-Wings, Y-Wings, B-Wing. Troop Transport. All of it. Right here. Bath time. Hold on, man. Now this, I don't know. I think I'm just going to scrub the outside. Well, the deck needs scrubbed too. I guess I'll just get in there and Free Americans, Election Day in 2 days. Get out there and vote. Let's see now what. In the cockpit. Those chairs don't come out. That joystick does though. It's gonna take a while for this thing to dry. Hoping to do some reassembly, but I think she'll just have to wait. I mean, I'll reassemble it on the, but I won't record it, you know. I'll probably end up using that kitchen, this hand towel. Get her a little dry. That is a foam sticker. Let's see. Now I got the deck. I think the bottom looked alright. Say all this is plastic, so I ain't worried about it. I like to rinse off that bottom deck though, somehow. Yeah, ain't gonna fit in there. I'm gonna have to run it under the sink. Wings. That's where your hands are pushing, you know, so you want to scrub them areas. Now, hopefully some soap in the water. The soap will rejuvenate, you know, plastic, you know what I'm saying? It should, really. Will lubricate it too. That's what I noticed, something sticking. Just give it a good scrub with some dish soap. She'll slide right back in, you know what I'm saying? Lubricant. A little good in here too. I think that's clean. Drain the water. I'm gonna rinse that deck off. And the canopy. Get those bubbles out of the glass. Oh, I say. Hang her upside down, let it drip out its nose. Pat and dry, I guess. But that'll be pretty clean. Yeah, the one that I was looking at, they had 18 on it, and it was like in that shape. But that thing was busted. Oh, and it was even missing the deck even. So, it was even missing that part, but I paid less and got more parts. So that's pretty good. And I put that stuff on it, it'll look really different. It'll be basically just missing the rotors and the fins, the wings, but it's not like I'm going to do this all in one day, you know. That's it. There you go. I'm going to lay this down on a towel and go outside and watch some YouTube videos. 35 minutes, 34, 43, 44, 45, 46. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, push that button over here and push that button over here. You know what to do. You're on YouTube. You know what's going on.